What if I told you there's a country where you can surf the world's longest coastline, stargaze in the driest desert, and explore ancient mysteries, all in one place? Welcome to Chile. Get ready to discover mind-blowing secrets and facts you won't believe. A sliver of Earth wedged between the Pacific Ocean and the Andes Mountains. From the driest deserts to ancient glaciers, it is a realm of profound extremes. Its isolation has allowed life here to evolve in unique and fascinating ways. It is a world unto itself, stretching over 4,000 kilometers. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover secrets that lie hidden within its wild frontiers and vibrant culture. We will venture beyond the well-trodden paths to reveal 15 astonishing facts of this remote corner of the world. Prepare to be captivated by a nation that is as diverse as it is long. Join us as we delve into the mind-blowing secrets of Chile. To comprehend Chile, one must grasp its extraordinary physical form. It is a geographical anomaly, stretching over 2,600 miles from its arid northern border to its icy southern tip. This ribbon of land contains one of the most diverse arrays of climates and terrains found anywhere on Earth. In the north, the Atacama Desert reigns supreme, the driest non-polar desert in the world. Journeying south, this gives way to a Mediterranean climate in the country's central heartland. The towering presence of the Andes is a constant reminder of the immense geological forces that have shaped this land. Further south, the landscape transforms into Patagonia, a wild, untamed wilderness of dense forests, shimmering lakes, and active volcanoes. Mighty glaciers carve their way through the mountains, calving icebergs into turquoise fjords. Finally, Chile dissolves into a labyrinth of islands stretching towards the Antarctic Peninsula. From the Atacama to the frozen south, Chile is a living atlas of our planet's most extreme and magnificent environments. In a nation often perceived as socially conservative, the existence of official clothing optional beaches comes as a genuine surprise. The most famous of these is Playa Luna, located near the coastal town of Horcon. Established in the 1990s, it was the first legally recognized nudist beach in the country. The journey to Playa Luna itself is part of the experience, requiring a deliberate effort to reach. This seclusion ensures that the environment remains respectful, a sanctuary where the focus is on a connection with nature and a sense of liberation. The establishment of such beaches sparked conversations about morality, public space, and individual rights. The eventual legal recognition represents a fascinating compromise, a testament to Chile's ability to evolve. The phenomenon reveals a side of Chile that is rarely seen, a desire for authenticity, and the surprising embrace of personal liberty. Here, in the formidable ramparts of the Andes, where the air thins and the world seems to touch the sky, life must adapt in the most extraordinary ways. It is a realm of stark beauty and unforgiving conditions, a vertical desert of rock and ice. Yet, even in this seemingly inhospitable landscape, nature has sculpted creatures of breathtaking elegance. One must look closely, for against the colossal scale of the mountains, its most delicate inhabitants can easily be overlooked. These are the high-altitude specialists, masters of survival in a world of extreme contrasts, where the sun's warmth is fleeting and the nights are brutally cold. Among these high-altitude dwellers, few are as captivating as the hummingbirds. These tiny, iridescent dynamos are familiar sights in warmer, lower climes. But here, their presence is nothing short of miraculous. They are the Andes Angels, a name whispered by those who have been fortunate enough to witness their ethereal dance. To survive, they have evolved remarkable adaptations, pushing the very boundaries of what is possible for a warm-blooded creature of such diminutive size. Their metabolic rate is astonishingly high, a constant furnace burning to maintain their body temperature against the piercing Andean chill. The Andean hill star, one of the most remarkable of these angels, has a particularly ingenious strategy. As dusk descends and temperatures plummet far below freezing, it seeks refuge in a small cave or crevice. Here, it performs a feat that borders on science fiction. It enters a state of torpor, a deep, hibernation-like slumber. Its heart rate, which can exceed 1,000 beats per minute in flight, slows to a mere fraction of that pace. Its body temperature drops dramatically, almost to that of the surrounding air, conserving precious energy that would otherwise be lost to the frigid night. This daily brush with a death-like state is the key to its survival. It is a gamble, a delicate balancing act between conserving energy and succumbing to the cold entirely. As the first rays of the morning sun strike the mountainside, the hillstar must slowly, carefully bring its body back to life. It is a process that requires immense energy reserves, a slow reawakening of its internal furnace. Once revived, it resumes its frenetic search for nectar, the high-octane fuel that powers its extraordinary existence, a tiny, glittering jewel against the vast, silent majesty of the Andes. The relationship between humanity and the natural landscape is often one of conflict or conquest. But here, on the Pacific coast of Chile, we find a city that seems not to fight the terrain but to embrace it. This is Valparaiso, a sprawling, chaotic, and utterly mesmerizing urban ecosystem. It is a city built not on flat plains, but draped precariously across a series of steep hills or cerros that plunge dramatically towards the sea. To navigate this place is to abandon all notions of a traditional grid. It is to surrender to a world of verticality, where staircases become streets and alleyways lead to breathtaking vistas. The very fabric of Valparaiso is defined by its dramatic topography. The city is a labyrinth of winding paths, hidden passages, and funicular railways, known locally as ascensors. These remarkable feats of 19th century engineering are the lifeblood of the city, mechanical workhorses that hoist residents and visitors alike up the precipitous slopes. They are more than mere transport. They are moving viewpoints, offering a constantly shifting perspective of the vibrant mosaic below. Each journey upwards reveals another layer of the city's complex personality, a cascade of colorful houses clinging to the hillside like barnacles to a great leviathan. Living here requires a unique adaptation, a physical and mental recalibration to a world tilted on its axis. The daily commute is not a horizontal slog through traffic, but a vertical ascent, a climb that builds a deep connection to the city's physical form. The residents of the cerros have developed a profound sense of place, their homes and lives intricately woven into the steep inclines. The architecture itself is a testament to ingenuity and necessity, with houses stacked one atop the other, their foundations dug into the very bones of the hills, each one vying for a sliver of sunlight and a view of the endless ocean. This vertical world has fostered a culture as vibrant and unconventional as its layout. Valparaiso has long been a haven for artists, poets, and dreamers, drawn to its bohemian spirit and its refusal to conform. The steep walls of the city have become a vast open-air gallery, covered in murals and graffiti that tell stories of rebellion, love, and the relentless rhythm of the sea. It is a city that rewards exploration, where getting lost is not a mistake, but an invitation to discover its deepest secrets, hidden in the steep folds of its extraordinary landscape. Across the natural world, courtship and pair bonding are rituals of immense significance, often involving elaborate displays and fierce competition. Human societies have developed equally complex and fascinating traditions to mark the union of two individuals. In Chile, a country with strong tradition, one of the most striking ceremonies takes place not in a quiet village church, but within the grand, imposing halls of military institution. It is a spectacle of discipline, devotion, and surprising communal celebration that challenges our typical image of a wedding day. This is the mass wedding ceremony held annually at the Cúpula de la Catedral Castrense, the military cathedral in Santiago. Here, dozens, sometimes hundreds of couples gather to be married simultaneously. The participants are members of Chile's armed forces, the Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Carabineros. What would normally be a deeply personal event is transformed into a grand public affirmation, not only to a partner, but to the institution they serve. The air is thick with solemnity and joyous anticipation. The visual spectacle is profoundly moving. The grooms stand ramrod straight, immaculate in dress uniforms, adorned with medals and insignia that speak of duty and service. Beside them, the brides are a striking contrast in flowing white gowns, softening the rigid formality of the military environment. The nave becomes a sea of uniformed men and radiant brides, a powerful visual metaphor for merging two distinct worlds, the disciplined life of a soldier and personal commitment of marriage. The ceremony unfolds with military precision, yet punctuated by moments of tender human emotion. This tradition is more than convenience or logistics. It is a deeply symbolic act that reinforces the bonds within the military community. For these couples, the armed forces are not just an employer, they are an extended family. By marrying alongside their comrades, they are welcomed into this larger family structure, creating a network of shared experience and mutual support that will sustain them through the unique challenges of military life. It is a surprising yet poignant display of how a community can come together to celebrate love and commitment on a truly epic scale. Here, in the heartlands of Chile, a unique ritual of courtship unfolds. It is called the cueca, a performance that mirrors the dance between a rooster and a hen. The dancers, a man and a woman, do not touch. Instead, their connection is channeled through a simple white handkerchief, the pañuelo, a tool for communication, for teasing, for expressing longing and hesitation. The man, representing the rooster, pursues with bold, confident steps. The woman, the hen, is coy and elusive. The handkerchief is the central actor in this drama. The cueca is more than just Chile's national dance. It is a living, breathing expression of its soul, where the most powerful connections are often the ones that are never physically made. Across Chile's Central Valley rides the Huaso, the Chilean cowboy. His life is tied to the land and animals. It's a tradition passed down through generations, shaped by hard work and a love for horses. The Huaso embodies Chilean identity, standing for strength and a link to the farming past. From his chupala hat to handmade spurs, the Huaso and his caballo chileno share a close bond. This smart and strong horse breed is essential for ranching. More than a tool, the horse is a trusted friend. The Huaso's skills are displayed in the Chilean rodeo, a unique event emphasizing horsemanship and animal well-being. Huaso culture includes music, food, and community, connecting Chile's past and present. He is a protector of tradition, reminding us of the enduring spirit of the Chilean people. On the mystical island of Chiloé, off the coast of southern Chile, a culinary tradition endures. Curanto, meaning hot stone. Food is cooked within the earth itself. A pit is dug and lined with porous stones, then heated for hours in a bonfire. The ritual of layering begins with nalca leaves, then shellfish, meats, potatoes, and vegetables. Each layer is separated by more leaves, trapping the steam and merging the flavors. The mound is covered and sealed to let the magic happen. The unearthing of the curanto is a communal celebration. A plume of aromatic steam erupts, carrying the scent of the sea and earth. It is a testament to community, a feast cooked by the planet itself. Would you partake? Here, on a minute speck of land adrift in the vast Pacific Ocean, lies Rapa Nui, known as Easter Island. It is the most remote inhabited island on our planet, a lonely kingdom where the echoes of a lost civilization resonate in the silent, watchful gaze of stone. The Moai colossal stone figures stand as silent sentinels along the coastline. They are monolithic representations of deified ancestors. How did a small, isolated population manage to carve, transport, and erect these monumental statues? The story of Rapa Nui is not just one of triumph, but also a profound cautionary tale. They stand as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between human ambition and the natural world. Humanity has long sought to tame nature. Here at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort, we witness an audacious example of this ambition. It is a body of water so vast, it defies the very definition of a swimming pool. This man-made lagoon stretches over a kilometer along the shoreline. It holds 250 million liters of filtered seawater, creating a tranquil, turquoise expanse. It is an artificial ocean, equivalent in size to 60 Olympic swimming pools. One can even sail small boats across its placid surface. Water is drawn directly from the adjacent Pacific Ocean, then filtered and treated to maintain its remarkable clarity. The Pacific waters here can be cold and treacherous, making swimming hazardous. The creators envisioned a safe, idyllic alternative, capturing the beauty of the ocean while removing its dangers. Here, families can swim and kayak in absolute safety. It is a carefully curated slice of paradise for all to enjoy. This remarkable structure is a symbol of human ingenuity and our desire to reshape our environment. By creating an ocean within sight of the ocean, Chile offers a unique spectacle. Nestled in a valley cradled by the monumental peaks of the Andes, lies Santiago. It is a city of constant dynamic motion, the vibrant heart of Chile, where nearly half the nation's population lives and works. Here, the pulse of modern life beats strong. Gleaming skyscrapers of glass and steel reach for the sky, housing the engines of commerce and finance, reflecting the snow-capped mountains that have watched over this valley for millennia. The city's advanced metro system, a marvel of efficiency, shuttles millions of people through its subterranean arteries, connecting sprawling neighborhoods and bustling commercial centers in a seamless daily dance of urban existence. Yet to see Santiago as only a monument to modernity would be to miss its soul. One must look closer in the shaded plazas and historic barrios to find the deep, authentic currents of Chilean culture. In places like Barrio La Staria or Barrio Italia, the pace slows. Cobblestone streets are lined with restored colonial-era mansions, now housing independent bookshops, artisan boutiques, and charming cafes where the aroma of freshly ground coffee mingles with lively conversation. Here, street artists add splashes of color to ancient walls, and musicians fill the air with the melancholic strains of a guitar, weaving the city's past into its present. The daily life of a Santiaguino is a delicate balancing act between these two worlds. An office worker might spend their day in a state-of-the-art high-rise, navigating the digital landscapes of the global economy, only to end their evening sharing a traditional late-afternoon meal akin to high tea, with family, a custom steeped in generations of tradition. The city's numerous parks, like the vast Parque Metropolitano, serve as communal lungs, where people from all walks of life gather to escape the urban hustle, to hike, to picnic, and to simply gaze upon the breathtaking panorama of their city against its Andean backdrop. This fusion of the old and the new is what truly defines the rhythm of Santiago. It is a city that has embraced progress without severing its roots. It is evident in the markets, where vendors sell both exotic imported goods and humble, locally grown produce used in age-old recipes. It is a place where one can witness a cutting-edge theatrical performance in the morning and a traditional cueca dance in the afternoon. Life here is a rich tapestry, woven from threads of global ambition and threads of cherished heritage, creating a uniquely Chilean identity that is both forward-looking and deeply authentic. The Chilean landscape offers sights that can only be described as monumental. Here, in this impossibly long and narrow strip of land, one finds a concentration of the planet's most breathtaking spectacles. To journey through Chile is to witness the Earth itself in its most raw and powerful forms. From the arid Atacama Desert in the north to the dramatic ice fields of Patagonia, it is a land of profound contrasts. Patagonia is a world of mythic proportions, where granite peaks tear at the sky and colossal glaciers carve valleys. The Torres del Paine National Park is the crown jewel, a sanctuary for iconic wildlife. Moving northward, we find the Atacama Desert. Its high altitude has made it a center for astronomical observation. At night, the Atacama reveals its magic, a dome of infinite glittering diamonds. Then there is the Central Valley, where sprawling vineyards produce celebrated wines. The port city of Valparaiso offers a human-made wonder to rival the natural ones. Chile presents a journey through the very essence of wonder itself. Once a year, the quiet village of La Tirana in the Atacama Desert undergoes a spectacular transformation. The population swells to over 200,000 for the Fiesta de Laana, a religious festival of immense scale. It's a vibrant explosion of faith, color, and sound, merging Andean beliefs with Catholic devotion. For 1 week, the desert silence is shattered by drums and trumpets. The festival's origins are legendary, involving an Inca princess and Spanish conquistadors. Today, the princess is venerated as the Virgin del Carmen, patron saint of Chile. Dance brotherhoods, or bailes, prepare all year, offering their dances as prayer. The Diabladas, or devil dances, represent the struggle between good and evil. On July 16th, processions fill the streets, dancers moving with trance-like energy. It's a full-body immersion into a tradition that's both personal and communal, a testament to enduring faith. Here, in this long, slender territory, a complex economic ecosystem has evolved. To understand the cost of living in Chile is to observe the intricate dance between resource, demand, and survival. Major urban centers like Santiago attract individuals seeking opportunity. Here, the competition for housing, food, and transport is intense. The primary expenditure is shelter. The cost varies dramatically depending on its proximity to the core. Chile's unique geography blesses it with a bounty of fresh produce. Markets are the watering holes where one can find this abundance at a reasonable cost. Yet the convenience of the modern supermarket comes at a higher price. The public transport system in Santiago is the circulatory system of the city. For those who opt for a private vehicle, the costs of fuel and maintenance create a different kind of financial pressure. In any culture, food preparation expresses its connection to the land. In Chile, this connection is palpable, shaped by its dramatic landscapes. From north to south, each region offers unique ingredients and recipes passed down through generations. Exploring Chilean dishes reveals the nation's soul. Pastel de Choclo celebrates the summer harvest with sweet corn and a savory mix of beef, chicken, eggs, and olives. Further south, cazuela is a hearty stew with beef or chicken, potatoes, pumpkin, corn, and rice, providing warmth against the elements. The empanada is a portable meal with endless variations, like the traditional empanada de pino with minced beef, onions, olives, and egg. It is a shared cultural identifier, a taste of home. Our journey through this slender spine of a continent must, for now, come to a close. We have traversed its extraordinary length, from the driest desert on Earth to the windswept frontiers of Patagonia. We have witnessed the remarkable ways in which life, both human and wild, has adapted to these landscapes of dramatic extremes. Chile is a land of stark contrasts, where ancient traditions endure alongside the pulse of modern life, where the raw power of nature is a constant, humbling presence. It is a place that challenges perceptions and rewards the curious with sights and experiences found nowhere else on the planet. The story of Chile is written in its geography. It is carved into the towering peaks of the Andes, whispered on the winds that sweep across its vast plateaus, and reflected in the deep, cold waters of the Pacific. It is a story of isolation and resilience, of fire and ice. From the mysterious Moai of Easter Island, standing as silent witnesses to a lost chapter of human history, to the vibrant, chaotic energy of its festivals and cities, this nation offers a continuous narrative of survival and celebration. The spirit of this land is one of profound and enduring wonder. The people of this land, the inheritors of this dramatic stage, have woven a culture as rich and varied as the environment itself. Their traditions, their food, their art, and their daily lives are all deeply entwined with the natural world that surrounds them. The Huaso on his horse, the fisherman casting his net, the city dweller navigating the urban canyons, all are part of this intricate web. They are the custodians of its secrets and the authors of its future, continuing to adapt and thrive in this unique corner of our world. And so, as we leave this land of extremes, we carry with us a deeper understanding of its wild and wonderful heart. The story of Chile is far from over. Its mountains continue to shift, its glaciers continue to carve, and its people continue to innovate. There will always be more secrets to uncover, more wonders to behold. For this is the nature of our planet, to constantly reveal new facets of its incredible diversity, reminding us of the precious and often surprising beauty that awaits, if only we take the time to look. If you enjoyed this journey through Chile, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Let us know your favorite Chilean fact in the comments below.